I love my Florida boys. It's just something about them that I adore. I think if you track down every successful team in college football, you're going to track down some Florida boys that are making a tremendous difference.
What's going on, people? Now, I told you in my last video that Coach Prime wasn't finished, and I also told you to watch that transfer portal, watch those transfers that'll be coming in. And the scariest thing is come May, the transfer portal is going to open up again for a short window, and you're going to see a lot of action then. But let's talk about these Florida boys. Let's talk about the Florida pipeline that Coach Prime has opened up to Colorado. And it's been long known that Florida produces some of the fastest, most athletic players that college football has ever seen. So this is big. This is significant.
Tony Casolo, Buffalo's Wire. You talked about not only the 7 players you signed from Florida this cycle, but the need to continue to recruit that state. Can you talk about the work that went in, you and your staff, opening up that pipeline that maybe CU hasn't had in the past?
Well, I'm from Florida. Coach Ray's from Florida. Again, Coach Flea's from Florida. Who else on the staff from Florida, right? Is that it? That's it. We got 3 young men. Coach Brewster is recruited Florida. He was coach at the University of Florida a couple of years back. We all have ties some way and another to Florida.
Florida ties. The Florida ties he's talking about has led them to pick up receivers like Jimmy Horn Jr. Now, Jimmy Horn Jr., the son of Joe Horn, who was a 4-time Pro Bowl receiver himself, he's coming into Colorado as a top-rate, high-caliber receiver. And he's not only a threat at wide receiver, he's also a threat at punt return. He's a return specialist as well. And this guy is fast, man. If you watch his film, he has some tremendous breakaway speed. He has great hands, and he is a prolific playmaker. So, these Florida ties that they're talking about has afforded them the opportunity to pick up some great players. But not only that, in the case of the University of South Florida, Coach Prime has been able to double dip. He didn't get 1 receiver. He got 2 receivers, 2 of the top receivers. Actually, the 2 top receivers that they had. In fact, only days ago, they picked up Xavier Weaver, who despite only playing 9 of the 12 games for the Bulls, was the leading receiver. And during his career with the Bulls, he actually became one of the top receivers in USF history during his 4 seasons. And he played 40 games. He got 21 starts, and he caught over 116 passes for 1,735 yards and 8 touchdowns. He ranks 4th in the University of South Florida history in receiving yards and 6th in career catches. So the guy is coming to Colorado to play with Jimmy Horn, who was the 2nd leading receiver at that same college. So guys, when I say Coach Prime is double dipping, I'm not talking about he's going back and getting seconds and getting sloppy seconds. No, he's getting the best. I mean, he just got the 2 best receivers that they had. And, Weaver's coming over here, and he has that 5th year eligibility due to COVID. So it's a lot of players that have that 5th year. And I'm telling you guys, that's something that you need to watch out for. Shedeur Sanders just got himself another threat, another weapon at wide receiver. And I think these 2 Florida boys are going to light up the scoreboard this season. But let me ask y'all a question. Is there such thing as having too much talent? Because this wide receiver core was already deep. When you think about the talent that Coach Prime has brought in, plus a couple of returning standouts from last year like Montana Craig and also Jordan Tyson when he gets better. And you talking about a loaded wide receiver core. And so I want to know what you guys think. Y'all let me know in the comments. What do y'all think? Is it too talented? Is it too stacked? Personally, I think it's going to breed some healthy competition. And also you have players that can play multiple positions. For instance, Jimmy Horn Jr., he's a return specialist. So you have different receivers who can play different roles as well. But I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. So thanks again for subscribing, and thanks again for watching. Peace.